Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. I've got something really exciting. This is the new Tecsun PL-320. This came from Ann at ANON-CO. I've shown you several of their radios that they've sent me for review. They carry a full line of Tecsun radios and parts for these radios in case you break something like an antenna or a kickstand or something like that. You can buy the individual parts to replace those broken parts that you accidentally broke. This is a brand new radio. It's only going to be available at the end of this month, end of May. So she sent me an early version for me to show to you. It's got a ton of features, much like many of the other Tecsun radios. Tecsun, they go kind of the extra mile and do things like, for instance, look at this is the power button, and it's bright red, so it's easy to find. Some simple things like that. They got tons of information that show up on the display. You'll have to refer to the manual several times before you learn what's what. This one is one level down, but in some cases one level up from the 330 that's been out for a while that I've shown you. One of the things is the AM bandwidth. On the 320, it has additional bandwidth options. It's got 2.5, 3.5, 5, and 9 kilohertz bandwidth selections. On the 320, it has a favorite station button. So you can put your very favorite stations and use that button, do it directly. The 330 doesn't have it. It has 2 alarms. The 330 only has 1. And it does not have sync detection or single sideband. So it doesn't have those things. It comes with earbuds, charging cable, a nice soft case. Pretty nice, pretty nice. It's going to take me a couple videos to show you everything about this. So I'm not going to try to cram it all in one video. Let me give you a close-up, see if the camera can focus. Looks very, very familiar to the 330 as far as the number of keys and stuff like that. It does have the ATS, automatic tuning and storing feature. Like I say, it doesn't have sync detection, which, except for the original Sony sync detection, the later radios, the sync detection hasn't worked that well, so I've never used it. It just doesn't work that well. Look at the box here. Look at all the functions. It's a DSP. It's got EMT, that's another storage capability. ATS. It's got 650 storage locations, favorite station button, and on and on and on. It uses the little cell phone battery. I think it's a BL5C, I believe. That's, to me, that's a little bit of a drawback because that doesn't have a high capacity. Going around the radio, we've got the volume knob, tuning knob. Over here we have an external antenna connection for FM and shortwave. There's the charging port, and there's the headphone jack. It's got a carrying strap, which is not removable. I think once you take it off, it's going to be off forever. Oh, it's very durable. There's the kickstand. I love kickstands. And then there's where the BL-5C battery goes. Rechargeable, of course. The antenna is about 24 inches. Lots of buttons, lots of options. Like I say, I'm going to have to do separate videos because there's so many things to show you. I just want to give you a quick introduction to this radio. 650 memory locations for storing predefined stations when you do the ATS or the ETM. Okay, that's about it. Again, I've got to do some testing offline, especially for shortwave. I want to test the shortwave with the built-in antenna, with a clip-on 20-foot antenna in a different room away from all these electronics. That's not fair to the radio to be competing against all my electronics. And I want to thank Ann for supporting my shows over the years. And I want to thank you all for watching, and I want you to have a great day. Bye-bye.